Hi guys, it's your boy the Supreme Leader. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also click the bell button after subscription and share the channel too as well. If you want to talk to me, there is a link at the description box. You can click to join our group chat and then talk to me. Or you can simply, guys, hold on a second. Yes, guys, I'm here with you guys. I'm sitting outside and I decided to simply come on because I see there is a lot of discussion on our group chat. And today is Tuesday out here in Rio de Janeiro. And I'm here to simply talk a little bit about our African stories and also what I think and how most Black Americans, because I don't simply call them African Americans because they are not Africans. They are not from the continent. Um, Once they are not from the continent, we cannot call them African Americans. Okay, they are Black Americans because they are Black. The race says they are Black. Okay, okay. So African stories. Uh, yeah, access for fully. I'm here with you guys. That's my daughter. Yeah, what's up? I see you from Brooklyn. That's what's up. I'm here in Rio. So let's make some things clear out here. I simply see most of our Black Americans as Black people, just like we are. But I don't see them like African American. I personally won't call them African American because they are not from Africa. They are American. They are Black people from America. They were born in America. They built America. Okay, so I don't call them African Americans. I simply call them Black Americans. Okay, let's talk about a little bit about African stories. What is the African story? Yes, let me show you outside. This is how the temperature looks. The temperature looks wonderful. Okay, I was at the beach and I enjoy the beach. This is how the temperature looks. Is the camera there? Let me clean the camera a little bit. This is how it looks. It looks wonderful and fantastic outside. You can see it, right? All right. So let me get back to the topic and let's. Yeah, Rio is fantastic. It's not raining today. Okay, it's not raining today. It is calm. All right. So the African story. A lot of people simply don't get it when African. We say most of our African countries are hell. I have a lot of people in my group and my on my platform, which I love them so much because they make the platform looks very exciting and also very challenging to as well. Because each and every single time when I come on board or I do a video talking about how most of our African country is hell, I get a lot of them. They say I'm not making any sense from what I'm saying if I say most African countries are hell. But the truth about this is, um, people don't have the luxury. Basic necessities are simply considered luxury back in most African countries because I don't use the word Africa because when I say Africa, a lot of people do get offended or yeah, they simply get pissed when I say Africa. They simply think I'm saying the whole of Africa. But the reason why most of the time I like, sorry, is the reason why most of the time I like to say most of our African countries than saying Africa because when you look at Africa, more than 95% of the African countries. Okay, more than 95% of the African countries, they don't have basic necessities. You understand, like basic necessities, things which are so much basic. Yes, when you go to the beach side, you see a lot of interesting things over there. And yes, you are right. A bit of Hennessy and Coke and some cubes requires for this kind of weather. It's really, really fantastic. So, I always say, it's good to have your own experience. If you think we, the Africans who come online and then tell you the truth, when we are coming online to say the truth, and you start attacking us and making it look like we are telling lies, we are not telling the truth about Africa. Therefore, you have to go to Africa and then live the ordinary life in Africa so that you have an idea of how really Africa is. A lot of people don't really know. When they come, they use the Google search button to learn about Africa. Yes, and let me make something clear out here. Google search and the real life is two different things. Okay, when you do a Google search, you won't get the quality information than getting the real story from we the Africans. You understand? I talk about basic necessities. In Africa, most of our African countries, basic necessities are big problems. Basic necessities are what? Amima, guys, just a second. My daughter is making a lot of noise. Let me. All right, guys, I'm back. My daughter was making a lot of noise, and my son is sleeping, and she wants to wake him up. Kids, I don't know, you can disturb a lot. I'm just notifying my group, my viewers, that I'm online live. Anybody who wants to challenge what I'm saying can come. All right, so like I was saying, a whole lot of people have different perception about what Africa really is, because they say the media is simply making Africa look bad. So therefore, we as Africans, uh, 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 we have to we have to make it look real. Like, oh yeah, things are going on well in Africa. Amima, come and sit down. Come and sit here. Come here. Come and sit down here. Let me switch on the TV. Yeah, so let me read some comment here. Guys, somebody say, I Supreme Leader, keep going, always tell them the truth. Yes, we will tell them the truth because this is what it is. People are suffering, people are not making it in life. Each and every single soul in Africa is crying because nothing is going on. Most of our African countries, drinking water is a problem. For example, I come from Ghana and I've lived in a lot of different African countries. Okay, I have not lived only in Ghana. I have lived in most African countries. I started traveling at the age of 13. So I will tell you based on experience. I'm not coming here to sit down and then talk about what when you come online, you are going to Google to search. Google won't give you the legit information, but rather they will just give you a what do you call it? What? You want a different one? Hmm? What? Come here. Come here. What is your problem? Come here. What? Stand here. Let me see. Okay. Guys, just a second. Go for another change. Yes. Yeah, there is a lot of video of American, not only Americans. Yes. There is a lot of Americans living in Africa, and also even these Americans are having problem with each other. Okay, there is a lot of them having problem with each other. They go to Africa with idea when they go there, things are easy and stuff like that. Recently, I have seen a lot of videos which says some of them don't have a place to sleep. Some of them don't have places to sleep, guys. Yeah, some of them don't have places to sleep. There is a video that I watched. This video from this guy. Let me. I'm going to share the video with you guys. Let's watch the video a little bit. I'm going to share the video with you guys so that you guys can understand what I'm trying to say here. This is it. This video here, okay?
From looking like an 80s home video to a modern day.
So showing a little bit of animosity towards a person who has granted you a place to stay is ridiculous. I don't understand where it comes from. Maybe it's a Jamaican thing. We do have it in our blood to be that way, you know, even when really we have no position to do something like that. They should have really bit their tongue and focused on using Shantae White's place as a place for them to put their heads down and then go out during the day and focus on building something. But they didn't do this. It's really weird. I wouldn't have even have left Jamaica if I was in their situation. Yeah, there are a lot of people who are leaving the diaspora simply because it is expensive. Jamaica is a very expensive place to live. If you want to live a decent standard of life, Jamaica is not
the
Gambia. I just don't understand why you'd want to put yourself in a situation where you would need to fight for your survival, where you would be struggling to find your...
All right, so you heard the guy. What is he talking about? He's talking about survival. A lot of people who decided to go back to Africa, to relocate to Africa because they think it's easy back there. Most of them ended up struggling. Why do you have to struggle on a basic necessities? Why? So let's continue.
Yourself a place to stay. You should never be in this situation. In today's video, we're going to speak a little bit more about those revelations coming out, about these two seemingly struggling to the point in which they were being petty beyond belief when they were leaving the house of Shantae White. So we're going to speak about this today, but first I'm going to ask you to please like, subscribe, share, click the bell notification.
All right. So what is this guy saying? He says most of them ended up living in other people's houses. They ended up what? Living in other people's houses. They don't even have where to sleep. Where to sleep, they don't even have it. Okay, let me come back to the African story. Let me come back to the African story. So most of the African countries, a lot of people don't have access to drinking water, electricity, and all that. Yes, sit down. A lot of people don't have access to drinking water and what? Go ahead, sit down. Go and sit down. I'll switch it on for you. Let me switch it on for you. Come and watch. Come. Okay. So yeah. Yeah. I have been sharing a lot of videos for you guys. I don't know if you guys are watching the videos that I simply shared with you guys. Each and every single day I share more videos about what is going on here in Rio, and also things people do, places to go, how to spend your time, and all that. I posted a lot of videos, and still I have a lot of videos to bring you guys. You understand? Guys, just a second. Come here. So guys, I'm back again. Happy New Year to all of you. What? Where is it? This is it. Pick it up. Sit down. All right. So, like I was saying, a lot of Black Americans, when we come and we are bringing out facts and we are telling them that to relocate to Africa, you need to prepare a lot. Most of them simply think that we are lying. Most of them think that we are sellout. We are not supporting the idea of them relocating to Africa and stuff like that. Look, if if we don't tell you the truth, most of the African YouTubers they will lie to you guys. Most of the African YouTubers will lie to you guys because they won't tell you the truth. And also remember, there are a lot of things that there are a lot of stuff going on back there in most of our African countries. Okay, mostly in the west of Africa. What goes on over there is majority of the youth. Okay, majority of the youth don't have jobs. So as majority of them don't have jobs, what do they do? You know, the funny thing is when you get there, you see a lot of these young guys using expensive cars and all that. And you'll be asking questions, how do they make the money? They don't do any work, like they are not working. What they simply do is most of them do, what do you call it, online shopping, online scamming, online, anything that is bad online, they do to survive. Most of them. I will tell you the truth. Okay, I would always tell you the truth as a YouTuber. Okay, African YouTuber. I won't lie to you. I'll always tell you the truth. But some of the most annoying and some of the worst problems we have in most of our African country. Yes, it's easier to relocate to Brazil than any other place, if I should say, because uh, here all you need is what? All you need is to just get in and then get together with the people, start getting to know the people, and that's it. There is nothing more difficult here. And also, you have to be, if you are a business-minded person, then that is extra, because when you come, you don't have to worry about anything anymore. You understand? And here, the worries for basic necessities, you don't have to have that kind of worries. Like for example, electricity problem, we don't have it here. Water problems, we don't have it here. Where to look for a job, there are agencies which can help you to simply get a job. Unless maybe you are the kind of person who have that kind of you high expectations and stuff like that. But talk about let me come back to our African story. Most of our African countries are hell on earth. Hell on earth. Hell on earth means people don't even have food to eat. And yes, it's true, people don't have food to eat. People wake up in the morning thinking about what they are going to eat. People don't wake up in the morning thinking about how to be productive in life, but rather most majority of the people they wake up, only thing they think about is food. We don't have food. We don't, I won't say we don't have food. I will say the system has completely failed most African countries and most African people. You understand what I'm saying? How did the system fail most African people? They sell the resources. They don't put back. They don't put back what. Anyway, and even I don't think is even it makes sense having resources instead of using the resources to improve the country. You sell the resources, and then you use the money again that you sell you got from selling the resources, and then you go back to the Western country to go and give them back the money they gave you. Like, for example, in Ghana, we have gold, diamond, bauxite, gas, we have petrol, we have a lot of things in Ghana. So what happens is that when the leaders, they sell these things to the Westerners, listen, what I'm trying to say here is Africa is hell on earth, okay? Most of our African countries are hell on earth because you live in a system which doesn't even give a fuck about you. Excuse my language. They don't. The system doesn't care about you. Oh, okay. Let me read this comment. Some generally, okay, generally speaking, are Brazilians more open-minded and friendly than Africans? Oh, come on. Brazilians are more open and very welcoming than African 10 times. Uh, if I say 10 times, it's like I'm insulting the Brazilians. Brazilians are much more welcoming, warm, sweet, caring, 3 billion times, 3 billion times than we Africans. When you see African trying to be nice to you, it's because of what you have. Yes, if you see an African, most of our African people, listen, most of our African people, if you see them trying to be nice to you, it's because of what you have. Recently, what was going on about Africa to the world? Let me just what was going on about? What was the propaganda which makes a lot of Americans, Black Americans and Black Europeans, and went to Africa? I forgot the name of the propaganda. There was a certain propaganda which was circulating and making them feel like they are being welcomed back to Africa. Who told you that Africans welcome people from outside? Most African countries, they don't welcome you, especially when you are not from any tribe. When you are not from any tribe, you are a dead being. And in Africa, good. Devon Martin reminds me, year of return. Me, I'm here only to tell you guys the truth. Too. As an African, I will always come and then tell you the truth. When it changes, when Africa changes, when the resource change, I will make sure I do what? I will, when the resource changes, I'll come back and then talk good about Africa. But now I won't come and then make it look good because I'm from Africa, blah blah blah. I won't do that. Yes, year of return. A lot of them were like, America, Ghana, Wadamaya, blah blah blah. They were following the lies, and then they ended up, when they got there, they start fighting among themselves. Some were having problems with money, some were being scammed. A lot of them had a lot of problems. Where did you put it? You came and then pick it up. Where did you put it? Huh? Yes, where did you put it? Go and look for it. It was here and then you pick it up. What? Where did you put it? Yeah, so let me read some comments here. Bro, having African passport is worse than you can't. Don't even talk about that. Because if you are having African passport, you are the worst creature on earth. Yes, you are going to feel sorry for yourself. Let me see here. When we come online, we tell them the fact, and then they attack us. They tell us that we, yeah, Mike C, I see you. Mike C, I see you. Oh, it was a scam. Year of return was officially a scam. But me, I'm here to tell you the truth. Though. Me, my channel, I'm not here to lie to you. I'm not here to tell somebody something lie to get a lot of view. If you watch my channel, you realize that I am getting to 5,000 subscribers, and my views are still limited because of what? When you look at my subscribers, each and every group of my subscribers, they have one particular type of videos they like. So when I start posting those kind of videos, I have viewers for that kind of videos. When I post another different type of video, I have another type of viewers who watch those kind of videos. So my channel, I normally talk about random stuff. So me, when I'm here to talk about Africa, I'm here to talk about the truth. I'm not here to lie about anything and then tell you that go to Africa and everything will be fine. Go to Africa and it's the motherland. It's a lie. Year of return was a scam. Year of return was a scam. It was a year which they promoted so that most of our black people will come and then get be trapped in Africa. Most of these of our black American people, they don't know the value of what they really have back there. The kind of system they have, they don't give it a value. How can you look at my face? How can you look at my face as an African or as a West African and then tell me that I'm living in heaven, or I'm living in a very peaceful life because in Africa we don't have what do you call it? In Africa we don't have racism in Africa. In Africa we have what? In Africa, yeah, K Polymath. Africa is great. It's the motherland. Stop lying, brother. I'm not lying. What am I lying about? I'm not lying. If you want, I can invite you to come and then tell us what is great about Africa. You see, these are some of the reasons why when I come, I make sure I even tell you guys more deep things about Africa, because some people will just come and then make it look like I'm being stupid. Do I look stupid to you? I'm from Africa and I'm telling you the reality on ground, and then you come as you know the sad thing about Africans. The sad thing about most Africans is that they prefer to stay angry and hungry. The sad thing about most Africans is they prefer to be. Just a second, guys. Let me sit outside so that. Let me sit outside so that I can talk properly. All right, let's go on, guys. All right, so like I was saying, when we come and we are saying the truth, a lot of Africans will come attacking you, saying, you are being a sellout and blah blah blah. Look at the comment section. One guy is called K Polymath. He says I'm lying. What I'm saying is a lie. If what I'm saying is a lie, I will leave a link and then join us for the discussion and then give us the list of things that make Africa great. You see, the sad thing about most of us Africans is we don't accept the truth. Instead of we accepting the truth so that we can better ourselves from the truth, we rather We would rather like to behave like, oh no, it's not true, blah blah blah, and people are suffering. Meanwhile, a lot of people have even problem with waking up to get something, a common food to eat. I remember when I was back in Ghana, okay, specifically when I was back in Ghana, I'm always thinking about light off, light off, light off. My light will be going off anytime soon. So I have to charge my phone. I have to do this. And I was living in two different places. So I have to be all the time, I have to be alert. Like if there is no light here, then I have to look for a place where there is light so that I can go there. Okay, so let me break this comment down. Let me break this comment down from this viewer. This viewer says I'm lying about what I'm saying about Africa is a lie. And look at the list of things that he listen. Look at the list of things that he left over there, saying because of these things, Africa is great. Okay, he says what? Great weather, cheap food, better social life. People don't work all day like America. Africa has women that you can access easier, less feminism. Great weather, great what? Great weather. What is great about the weather in Africa? What is great about the weather in Africa? That hot, that hot weather, that hot weather which you have to wear suit in a hot weather and then go to office. That hot weather that you have to wear. Okay, cheaper food. I would say cheap food in cheaper in Africa. Okay, I won't say food in cheaper in Africa. If you are from the Western world and you come to Africa, food is cheaper in Africa. Yes, but have you asked the locals like us if we are able to buy the food to eat? The food that you say is cheaper. Have you asked? I'm not saying what you are saying about food is cheap is a lie. It's not a lie. But listen to what you are saying. Food is cheaper, but the people are suffering. People don't even have food to eat. People don't even have food to eat. You say food is cheaper. What is the meaning or what is the use if food is cheaper and the locals are suffering, they don't have food to eat? Okay, let me use Brazil as a very good example. Here in Brazil, people have less problem. They don't think about food though. Even the poor man on the street doesn't think about food. This is what I'm telling you. When you go to countries like, let me just say, most developed countries, which most of the African countries help them to develop because our useless leaders in Africa sold all the resources to them, and then after selling the resources to them, our useless African leaders again used the money that they got from the resources. They took the money back again to that same place and then give the money back to them and then take another useless thing which was meant through which was made through that same resources that they sold. So what is great about Africa? Okay, better social life. When you talk about social life in Africa, I will accept it. I will say it's true. What you are saying about social life in Africa is true. We have good social life. Okay, in Africa, we have good social life. Thank you for remembering me that. People don't work. A lot of people are lazy. A lot of people are lazy, even including myself. When I was in Africa, I wasn't working. Including myself, when I was in Africa, I wasn't working. Come here. Come. Yeah, it's my daughter. Okay, so let me continue. Better social life. Better social life, we have it in Africa. Hey, it's good. We win. Africans win when it comes to better social life. You understand? We win on that one. But you say people don't work all day like in America. People don't have secure jobs and people don't work. I am one. When I was in Africa, I wasn't working. When I when I was in Africa, I wasn't working. And all my friends were not working. All my friends were not working. And most of the people I know who worked were not even able, listen, they were not even able to buy rice and one egg on top of a one plate rice. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Africa has women that you can access easier. Oh, you are lying. This one is one of the best lies you have ever commented online. When you are talking about women, you haven't traveled, so you don't know what you are talking about. Don't even bring that matter. Don't even bring that matter at all, because talking about women, if you travel, you know that Africa is the best place to even date. When you talk about dating, when you are talking about women, don't even go there. Have you been through my videos? Go through my videos. The kind of women I use in doing my videos are the kind of women in Africa. Rich people will die and then pay and then spend money to be with. So when you are talking about easier to access women, you are lying. You are just saying something to feel happy. That one is a lie. Okay, guys, I'm quoting from the comments that is being highlighted over there. Talking about less feminism. You say less feminism. Less feminism in Africa is because you are talking about cultural differences. Okay, that one is true. In Africa, most of our African countries, listen, most of our African countries, the women are not given the chance to dominate. Period. That one is true. And you, as the man, if you are okay with that, then maybe Africa is the perfect place for you if you want those kind of women. And the reason why we have those kind of women is because they don't have jobs. Most of them are being taken care of because the men are taking care of them. So if someone is taking care of you, you have to keep your mouth shut and suffer. You have to keep quiet and what? And suffer. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, let me come back again. Let me see. You say we aren't talking about locals. This is about us diaspora. Let me see here. What about diaspora? Let me see his comment here. Okay, so I was talking about tribalism. I'm going to read some of the comments and then I'll answer some of the comments. Somebody says, live in wisdom. Supreme leader, I don't have lots of money. Do you recommend I go to Brazil, meet a girl, and then live with her while I look for a job or earn money online? Uh, Talking about this, you don't really to be rich when you are here to have the kind of woman you want. Here, the women, they are not more focused on money, 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 money. Because here, the women, they work a lot, okay? Here, the women, they are very hardworking. So you don't really need to be rich before you can get the type of woman you want. Because in Africa, most of the African countries, you have to be rich before you can get the kind of woman you want. So here is not like that. Here is simply different. Here, the women, they are hardworking. They even work more harder than the men. So you don't have to have that kind of mind or thinking about having money before when you come, you can get a woman, you can get it. Okay, let me go on. Let me see. I'm reading a content guy, a comment. Okay, so he says what? The reason why you think Africa is better than America is because, okay, no, not this one. We can't compare a local African experience with a diaspora experience. We diaspora have more money, so we have access to better resources, and made is cheaper in Africa. K Poly, you are not making even sense anymore. Look at, you came here and attacked me that I was lying, and I tried to break it down for you. If a country is a better place, therefore the locals are supposed to enjoy themselves. The locals are not supposed to be hungry. The locals are not supposed to wake up and complain. When we are talking about Africa, we are talking about the common African, the lifestyle, the kind of difficulties they go through. You understand what I'm saying? If you have the money and you are here and then you are telling us what you are saying about Africa is a lie, what are you trying to insinuate? Because when you go to Africa, 98% of the locals are suffering. They cannot even buy food. So what are you saying? What are you saying? 98% of Africans cannot even afford food. Because when you come to Africa, only like 2% of the African population are rich people. You understand what I'm saying? So we are not here because we like what we are saying, or we like what we are vlogging. We are here because we want the world to know what the difference between going to Africa for holidays and then going to Africa to settle. And I am here talking to people who want to go to Africa to settle. I'm not here to talk to people who want to go to Africa on vacation. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, you are right. Africa is a continent. We have over 53 or 54 countries in Africa. You understand what I'm saying? But you have to understand that 98 or 95% of the African countries are suffering. This is what I'm trying to make.
Ela quebrou a papinha.
A papinha? O que é papinha?
Baby food.
Quebrou?
It was on the table. And now... Eu vou olhar.
Se não deixa ela lá. Yes. So, yes. Let me. What?
Quando o papai terminar aí, a gente vai passear um pouquinho, tá bom? Né,
Yes.
papai?
Yeah. Fully, I will advise you to go to South Africa, to go and visit for the time being, okay? Because I won't say it's a bad idea, but I would rather recommend you to go to South Africa, visit South Africa, and maybe stay there for some time, and then analyze the whole thing. Then you can decide. You understand? So it's a good idea if you want to go to any of the African countries, but you have to remember, go for a visit first. Don't pack off and then relocate at once. Go for a visit, interact with the locals. When you get there, then you can 100% decide on what you want to do. Because I was living in South Africa before, okay? I have lived there before, and I can tell you more. And I wasn't living in South Africa where there is a lot of foreigners. I was living in the countryside where we had only locals, okay? So I was living with the locals. Let me see.
Eu fiquei morrendo de medo, né? Então a gente tá de olho o tempo todo.
So you see,
Ela chegou e foi
Cape
pra
Polymath,
olhar a janela.
you see, you are saying South Africa is dangerous.
Mas a gente tá de olho.
It's not safe. This is what you are saying. But what you are saying, I won't say is not true because I have lived in South Africa for a very long time, and I can say what you are saying is 70% true. Okay, let me just say what you are saying is 70% true because when you are in South Africa, it depends on which area you live, and most of the areas are dangerous. Not like so simple to walk in the night or something. You understand? Yes, I because I have lived there. I was living. Let me show you the places I lived in South Africa. I've lived in KwaZulu Natal. I've lived in Eastern Cape. I've lived in Gauteng. I've lived in what's the name? Bloemfontein. I have lived in a lot of places in South Africa. There are small cities too that I've lived in small cities because when I was living in South Africa, I wasn't living in those big cities. I only go to the big cities when I am going to do something or I'm going to set for something. But most of my life in South Africa, I was living with the locals. I was living in the small cities, and I can tell you more. So what Cape Polymath is saying about South Africa being dangerous is, let me just say, it's 70% true. It's not 100%, but it's 70% because depending on where you live. Because where I was living in Eastern Cape is a little bit safer. But I was living in a small township where it was even worse. Okay, what was the name of the township? The township name was called Humtata. Humtata is dangerous. You're like physically you can see somebody is being attacked and robbed. Okay, and I've lived in another place. It's called Batawet, and it was another bad place. Let me see here. Okay, so I know people who have been to Brazil, stay in Brazil. People aren't doing great like you are saying. Yeah, you are right about that. You are right about that. But most of these people who are not doing great like I am doing, they are living a comfortable life. You understand? They don't complain about electricity. They don't complain about food. They don't complain about many things. What they complain about is the salary. You understand what I'm saying? I always talk about you, talk to you guys and tell you that if you want to move to Brazil, you always have to consider the salary first. Because here the salaries are not that good. You understand? The salaries here are not too good. I always make that clear to you guys. You understand? But
You want some jello?
what?
Jello?
What is that?
Jello.
No. Yes. Let me read some comments. Too much xenophobia in South Africa. Mind, they never been friendly and they will never be. Yeah, it's another problem. You are from Huntata. Oh, come on. I know Lusikisiki. I know. I have been to Lusikisiki. Live in wisdom. I have been to Lusikisiki. I know Lusikisiki. Yeah, I was living in Humtata. In Humtata, I was living in a place called Southingwood. Yes, I was living in Southingwood in Humtata. And I've been going to, there is a place called Olo. I've been to Olo. And also I was, when I first came to Humtata, I was living in a place called Ingangalizwe. Ingangalizwe. If you know Ingangalizwe, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, I was living in Ngangalizwe. Do you know Ngangalizwe? Yes, I was living in the townships. When I was living in South Africa, I was living with the locals. You understand? Like I have never like you see me with the front. No, I was only with the locals because most of the people around me and the people I dealt with were locals. You understand? All right. Yeah, anybody want to come on and talk? No, right? Oh, okay. I said I wanted to do this live uh, uh, um, for only 30 minutes. Yes, yes. In Humtata, everybody is drunk and depressed. Yes, when I was living in Humtata, they had a lot of people who were drunk. Like in Humtata, that is the lifestyle in Humtata. Humtata, people work for 1 month and then they stay home for 3 months and they use their salary to drink throughout. Yes, in Humtata, I'm telling you, I'm not lying to you. In Humtata, when you live in Humtata, you understand what I'm talking about. People go to work. When they take their first salary, they will stay home for 3 months, blow the salary, and then they will come back to work again. All right, guys. K Polymat, I want to go to town and buy something, and I will be back again. I have to go to town because I want to buy something.
Waste the energy of our babies.
Yeah, so most definitely I'll be coming back again. I'll do live video, and also I have video to upload for you guys at the beach, a different highland. I went to a highland and I did a fantastic vlog over there. I'll bring you a video from that highland too as well. So watch out for my live section and also a vlog later in the day. Around maybe it's 4 p.m. here. In about 2 hours time, I'll be back and then I'll be back on live again. So if you want to get in touch with me, the link is at the description box. Please click it and then join the group chat. Then you can talk to me. My Instagram is from Africa to South America. Same name like my YouTube channel. I love you guys. Subscribe to the channel, click the bell button, and share the channel. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.